Guys, today we're going to be smashing tires with the Tire Smasher 1000. So basically this is a test of the tire foams themselves. Basically at room temperature and then frozen. So this one is the sport foam, no big deal. This one is the Pro foam. I'm using the old Traxxas wheels because I didn't have enough wheels for them. No big deal, they're not glued or anything. This is a frozen sport tire right here. And this is a frozen Pro tire. I'm going to put all these into the Tire Smasher 1000 and see how much they compress with just a little bit of weight at the end. But it's all about leverage because we're going to be mashing them right here. And just for the heck of it, I've got a Pro foam right here. I'm going to freeze this thing too, which is roughly outside temperatures, or actually warmer than your outside temperature where you're at. So you can see right now it's kind of pliable. I want to make sure this thing is nice and cold and get this test going. Alright, so here we go with the very first one. This is a stock sport Gen 7 tire. Sport foam and everything. Let's get this set into position. And there we are. Compressed pretty well. If you want your crawler to kind of move along pretty fast, sometimes this will be your better foam for the sole reason this foam can absorb the hit versus transferring it to the axle, through the shocks, links, and then to the chassis, and then bouncing your vehicle around. So sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes this foam will actually be more of a benefit to you than a memory foam or even a two-stage foam. And I really like two-stage foams. Time for the Gen 7 Pro with the memory foams. Let's see what this thing's got. It's compressing down fairly well. Not too bad. So I can get a little close in on that. So this is a slow reacting tire as far as the foam goes, and what you end up with is a good, real slow crawling tire. If it's summertime and it's hot and you want to get out there and sweat it out with your toy truck, this might be the foam for you because it seems to be fine for that. It's not as fast acting as the sport foam, so this will transfer more shock load and momentum and all those wonderful things to the chassis, and it could bounce your truck around a little bit more. But if you're going really slow, this could work for you. I've read on the forums, some of you guys have asked about running without foams. So this one has no foam in it. Let's see how this one acts, just for the heck of it. Let's see. So pretty much that went straight to the wheel. Unless your vehicle weighs like, an ounce or two, this would not be the way to go. Tire roll would be horrible. Great contact patch though, but yeah, not really what you want. This is a frozen Gen 7 Sport foam tire. Let's see what we got here. Again, it compresses pretty fast. Not a whole lot of change as opposed to the room temperature one. Not bad. A very consistent tire is what this is. This, obviously, same tire, but this has the Pro foam, the Pro memory foam in it, and it's frozen. So let's see. Well, we got nothing. No tire compression. Same weight as I've used for all of them. So yeah, this is not exactly good for winter crawling. I mean, you have zero tire roll, but it's just not good for you. If you're a veteran RC scaler, You already know this. But for everybody that's kind of new getting into the hobby, this is something for you to take a look at and maybe consider picking up a different set of tires for winter months. Alright, and just for the heck of it, this is a memory foam out of a Gen 7 Pro. Let's see. This is frozen. Look at that. Pretty darn stiff. But it is compressing though. Not too bad. Over time, I would assume this is going to go back to round. Look at that, perfect, yay. So anyway, for winter months, I'd highly suggest getting a normal foam tire or maybe even step up to a nice 2-stage foam. Save these for summer. Now that the foam is warmed up, let's see what we get. All the way to the bottom. So temperature really affects the memory foams. And just for the heck of it, the KLRs with the 1.9 cheapo wheel, and these have the 10-pound dual stage foams from Voodoo. Let's see how this works just for the heck of it, since I got them out. Not too bad. It compressed fairly quickly to get down to this point, and then it's pretty much holding pretty well. So this is a 2-stage foam, how they work. The outside is pretty quick, the inside holds up. This helps keep your tire from rolling under the wheel when you're turning. And my other KLR tires. These have a 4.75 inner foam only from Crawler Innovations. Because of the 2.2 wheel stretch, I couldn't get any outside foam that was soft enough to give it any contact patch. It was basically like the Pro foams, frozen. And there we go. The tread has got a lot of contact patch to it. The tire is not fully compressed, which means it's going to have excellent side rolling capabilities. So this tire does pretty good, and I've won quite a few comps with this tire.